The view is viewing today. Hey Brucey down there. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Now, that is our view from our patio area. I thought for today's video, I'd do a little garden tour because we've had an awful lot done in the garden on our side of the house, but also from the Airbnb side. So, I thought in today's video, I'd do a tour around, a look. So I've just walked from our side of the house all the way to the Airbnb side. So I'm going to show you around, show you what we've had done, talk through it all. But yeah, I'm quite proud of our garden. It's a lot of work. I didn't do it, but I do have to maintain it as much as I can with some help from my mum as well. But let me do a quick tour around for today's video. So one of the first things we did when we moved here was put in these steps. So this is the access for the annex. So I'm going to go all the way up here. This was just a concrete like ramp thing. I'll see if I can add a picture here. But this is how the steps look. We've just had this new fence put in and we've also had handrails. So we had these steps done about 2 years ago. They are fantastic. They're not too, they look steep, but they're not because they're quite shallow steps. But the handrail just adds a bit of extra support for some of our sort of older people that stay. So that's the access. So it's completely separate. People used to have to walk all the way around the side of the house. So they come down past our section and walk all the way along here, which I hated because you just got no privacy. It's no privacy for the guests. It's not good. So the ponds and the stream are already existing here. So we've got 12 koi left in here. Koi are very hard to look after. They have to have their own pump filter. So that's new. So we had that put in for them. We haven't lost any more koi since doing that. So I think they're hopefully a-okay. So yeah, so that's the view for the people in the annex. And then we've put in this fence here just because some people asked for a bit more privacy. They felt when they were sort of sat in this bit, you just got no privacy. So we added that in, but you can still see the view. I don't really like it. It's a kind of something for now, but I'm not really sure what I would put there. But you can't move it, which is another thing. So that might get changed at some point. But yeah, so going down into the garden, there is like a path that goes down here. This is all a bit overgrown, a little bit, needs a little bit of work, but to be honest, currently it's absolutely fine. So do a bit of weeding, keep it in a general goodish state. We've cut around some plants here and things like that. But yeah, so then the stream comes down here, and then there's another pond here. This has several hundred fish in it, I think, and these are just goldfish. This needs some work. It needs some new pumps. We have put in a new pump there, and it kind of does the job, but we really need to upgrade the whole thing. But that's a whole nother time. We need to find someone who will like do a decent job with that. This is Brucey, who cuts our grass. So we have a robot lawnmower for the grass, just because although there is an electricity outlet there, it's a pain in the arse to cut this grass, because then you have to take the chippings all the way upstairs. Oh, hey Ronnie Roo. Ronnie is in the treehouse that my husband is building for my daughter. It's a work in progress, but he clearly loves it up there. Yeah, so Brucey does his job. He is currently struggling to get into his house, so I think I might need to help him in a minute. So yeah, this whole area up here was completely redone about 2 years ago. I will show you some photos that I've got. You will see it was this old deck that was completely falling apart. It needed completely ripping out. It then needed completely rebuilding. It was absolute job and a half. But we got a local company to help us. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, they built all this terracing. They did all planting. We've now added more to the planting. But yeah, this terracing is, I mean, it's wonderful. And these steps are so extra. Like, let me just show you how extra they are. I mean, so extra. You feel like you're on a catwalk. So yeah, very over the top steps, but they work very well. We've got loads of planting space now. We've then extended and had this border put in. I've got some courgette plants growing there. I'm gonna put in some like fencing or something and then grow a wisteria there. Not really sure, haven't quite decided. Going to think about it. But yeah, and then we had this other patio put in earlier in the year, yeah, in winter time. Much better because this was just gravelly and it used to get overgrown and it was horrible. And then we had put in this barbecue tower. It is too high. Like, I can't barbecue like this. I'm not tall enough. But it works for my husband. He thinks he might just try and lower it by a brick amount, but I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's slightly too high. We gave them the wrong specs. It was our fault. But it does look a bit odd. Pre would have done it differently. But maybe we'll try and lower it at some point, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, so this is looking amazing. So the decking all at the top, I'll show you, was put in by the previous owners, but yeah. And then one of my favourite things is just watching the stream from around here. It just looks so beautiful as it comes down, especially in spring when the flowers are out. So yeah, that's the garden. So kind of a tour around. Our guests have access to this. They can come around and have a look. They can walk their dogs. They can use the space. And some guests do. Most guests just like to stay on their side. But we do say you're welcome to walk around the garden. But yeah, it is. Let me just show you the deck as well. So the deck goes all the way around to here. We're getting this redone at some point. It's old, it's falling apart, and apparently there's about 2 other decks below it because previous owners just like to build stuff on top of each other rather than actually start anew and rip stuff out. But that'll get redone at some point. But yeah, so the deck goes all the way around here and then up to here, which was where I started this video. But yeah, this deck gets professionally cleaned every year just because it's a massive job. And then we don't have any railings here just because it would spoil the view. And our daughter is very good at making sure she is safe. So yeah, we don't have any railings here just because it would just ruin the view essentially. But it's almost like an infinity deck, so you get the full view. But yeah, so more of a talky video than I usually do, and a kind of tour around. I need to go and clean the annex. Had some lovely guests come and stay from Airbnb. They were a bit late when they left, but they messaged me to say they were running late. They just wanted to make sure the whole place was tidy. It is immaculate. They even left me flowers and a thank you note. Like, you're gonna get 5 stars for that. So yeah, they just absolutely loved it. But I hope you enjoyed the garden tour. Let me know if there's any other videos you would like to see, and yeah, like and subscribe, follow along for more behind the scenes of running an Airbnb, behind the scenes of sort of house renovations if you'd like that. But yeah, I will see you in the next one.